And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus FC Cincinnati in week 15 of the 2024 MLS season. Toronto FC coming off a 5-1 win on the weekend against Montreal and an 8-1 win in the Canadian Championship on Tuesday over Saint Laurent. They're firing right now, but Cincinnati's playing pretty well right now, too. They're starting to come together. Cincinnati's second place in the East, chasing down Miami. Toronto, fifth, not far off. Quality is there. No Bernadeschi, but could they still get it done? Is the question. Starting 11s are as follows. In goal, we got Sean Johnson, the back four, Tyrese Spicer, Raul Petretta, Nixon Gomes, Sigurd Rosted. The midfield four, Jonathan Osorio, Davy Flores, Matty Longstaff, and Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. The front two, Prince Owuzu and Lorenzo Insigne. For FC Cincinnati, in goal we have Roman Celentano. The back four, Miles Robinson, Matt Miazga, Ian Murphy, Brett Halsey. The midfield four of Luca Oriano, Pavel Bucha, Obina Nwobodo, and Luciano Acosta. The front two of Gerardo Valenzuela and Kevin Kelsey. Last time these teams played in February on day one, it was a 0-0 draw at TQL Stadium. Cincinnati's gotten better since then. Toronto has gotten better since then. So we're going to see how this one goes. Does Toronto, is their gotten better than Cincinnati's? Or has Cincinnati gotten back to their Supporter Shield winning form truly? We will find out as this match goes. But should be a very interesting one. And this time next week, we will be halfway through the MLS season. Toronto on matches played. We'll have their 17th match played this time next week. 15 tonight, 16 on Wednesday, 17 on Saturday. They will be halfway through the year. Halfway through their season. And MLS matches played this time, well, 2 hours from now, this time next week. So we'll see where they are. Being top 4, top 5, top 6 at this point would be really good. Looking back on it, let's see where they were last year halfway, which was definitely not where they could be. Come on. There we go. But how we doing, Henry? How we doing, Alex? How we doing? Let's get these ads out of the way on Rumble. I mean, everybody else can watch anyway, but here we go. So, there we go. So, halfway through last year, where were we? One, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points out of 17 matches this time last year. Or at halfway. Right now we're at 22, so we're still plus. 19, 20, 21, 22. We're 4 points ahead of where we were last year. And this is match 15 instead of 17. So halfway will at least be 4 points ahead of where we were. Probably more. Probably more. How we doing, awesomeness? How we doing? Let's look at Toronto's schedule, by the way. And we've also, last week, we also equaled our points total from last year, 15 matches into the year. So with 19 matches to go, yeah, 34 would be 19. Yep. After this, so we got Cincinnati tonight in minutes. Philadelphia, who's honestly struggling right now. We're better than them on the table. DC United, we're better than them as well. We go to Philly, we go to DC. I think we'll be ahead of 4 points by halfway. That's the good news. 4 points ahead of where we were last year at halfway, because we still have, this is 15, 16, Wednesday, 17, Saturday. So we'll see how we're doing. How we doing? Probably supports Barca because of Messi. It's not like he's playing in La Liga. It's not like Chelsea's going to play Barca anytime soon. I have no problem with it. That is awesome for Club America, for sure. Starting 11, Johnson, Petretta, Gomes, Rosted, Marshall, Ruddy, Flores, Longstaff, Spicer, Insigne, Owusu, Osorio for Toronto. That's what I wanted. So thank you, Man United. That's what I wanted. I wanted Conference League. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm glad. I didn't want to see them play anything more than... I didn't want to see them play anything more. Celentano, Murphy, Miazga, Robinson, Oriano, Nwobodo, Bucha, Halsey, Acosta, Kelsey, Valenzuela for Cincinnati. I'd rather it be red than blue. Player to watch for Toronto, Prince Owusu. Six goals in 13 matches, 29% of the club's goals, but that won't be a complaint. Toronto score prediction, I'm going to go 2-1 Toronto. I have a feeling we're going to win today. We're going to keep the train rolling. Luciano Acosta, player to watch for Cincinnati. I think we're going to keep the train rolling. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Teams are walking out and ready to go. Cincinnati wearing white. Toronto wearing their red. I think we wore the same matchup when we played them the first game of the season. How we doing, Mile High? Yep. FA Cup and DFB Pokal finals are played today. Yep. And Leverkusen won. Not surprising. Man United won. More surprising. But it's what I wanted, so there you go. Victor Rivas is the ref. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm not so happy about that. Because my sleep schedule is shit. Besides, does English people want to listen to a redneck? Not really. I've done a couple every so often. I did the Champions League final. I did the Summer Series. Yeah, I know. I need to fix my sleep schedule, but still, does any English people want to listen to a redneck anyway? They'll be like, you don't know nothing. I'm like, I know more than you, but you just don't respect my accent. So I will not give you my knowledge. If you're going to basically crap on my knowledge anyway, I'm not going to give you it, okay? Call me Ted Lasso. Try me. I know more than you. I know more than you. If you don't appreciate my knowledge, I won't give it to you. That's my point. I'm not Todd Bowley. I'm not an idiot like Todd Bowley. I probably know more than you. As long as but you wouldn't know that if you just listen to my accent. So I am a redneck, though. It's not a lie. You would be surprised Asho Speed's from Ohio. But really, the only reason he's over is he's a gimmick. He doesn't know nothing about football. He mispronounces names, loves Cristiano, and screams. I don't understand it either, but, you know. And with all the scandals, I don't understand it either, but, you know, whatever. Maybe because he's such a gimmick, he gets away with the scandals. I don't know. Javi sacked. Yeah, I know. Didn't we hear that like a week ago? Joshua Kimmich to Barca. Barca loves them Bayern Munich players. Well, it also helps Hansi Flick is going to Barca. Ball knowing people watch Goldbridge. I like Goldbridge. I do. More that's football because I'm not a Man United fan, but sometimes I drop in on United stand, but I do watch that's football. I like Goldbridge. I really do. I like Goldbridge. He was getting sacked anyway. They said Ten Hag was out the door anyway. Thank you. Yep. Happy about it. Good for the academy. Look up Jinxie on FotMob. He's there. How? Like his real name or just Jinxie? Like I know he played football. He was in the Sidemen match? No, maybe this year. Hold on. Like, I didn't even think he played in an academy. This is Jinxie. Yep, he's on there. Yeah, he's on there. Just his Twitch name. Yeah, he's on there. Junko's on there. Good for him. So Goldbridge is managing and coaching. Yeah, he's coached some of those YouTube teams. I think that'd actually be fun. I mean, he knows his stuff. I mean, I don't want to see Ten Hag fired just because we're on a coaching carousel. Here's the thing, though. Ten Hag is probably, like, you can't really replace him with anybody better. And besides, it's kind of funny how he's in the same situation Sir Alex was back in the day, where he won the FA Cup and that saved him from being fired. And then what happened? Erik Ten Hag is a good coach. There's just been so many injuries during Man United's season. I will admit, yes, they played some diabolical football at times. When you have like 30 injuries, just take it from me, you can't play your best. When you have bundles and bundles of injuries, you can't play your best. Now, is that a excuse? Maybe. I mean, John Herdman's had injury after injury on this team. Not as many as Bob Bradley or Chris Armas did, but he's still pulled out results. But the Premier League, it's different than MLS. It's different. You could probably still push on through motivation in MLS. In Premier League, no. No, like you have to tactically be sound, play a good game. I hope he does win trophies somewhere else if they get rid of him. I want him to flex on him. That was a badass quote. He's like, yeah, if they fire me, they're idiots. Especially now. But if they do, I'll show them. Like, that was badass. Like, I like Erik Ten Hag, you know? I like his tactics. Seems like a good manager, cool guy. I like Erik Ten Hag. That's why I said, take it from me. That's why I said, take it from me. And you should know you're a fan of both. Kickoff here, Cincinnati. It actually is. So maybe there shouldn't be like 5-foot-something center backs. I don't know. It seems like, yes, he's going to Barcelona. I don't know if I like that or not. Like as a move, per se. I don't know. I got that. And we're off. Cincinnati kicks off, and we're off in match 15 of the season. Actually, yeah, let's look at the team. Who won? Drake or Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar. Like, I'm not even going to front. Like, Kendrick Lamar bodied Drake straight up. Like, I'll say overall, Drake's music has sucked since 2018. Let's be totally honest. That is tomorrow. Drewski, 3-3 draw. It's bad for Barca, good for me. Fair enough. So let's see on the squad with Jinxie. Jinxie's playing keeper. Drewski and Goldbridge. Drewski, Sketch. Sketch is going to be there. What's up, brother? Duke, Dennis, and Kai, both strikers. Kai Sinat and Duke Dennis are both strikers. Chris MD. Castro's there. Will N.E. Phantom? Phantom? Okay. Yeah, I know most of these people. I know most of these people are. Drake. Drake did not win at all. I wish it was Rafa Marquez. Playing forward. That's what they deserve. Let's look at the beta squad. The beta squad. Now, Goldbridge is coaching the beta squad. I don't know. Maybe they're... I don't know. Deji is a keeper. Goldbridge. Gideon's there. Danny Aarons. Chunks. Omalana's there. Okay. So it's basically English versus non-English. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of like how all these go, don't they? Pat McAfee's doing the soccer tournament. Yep. I hope he does well. I like Pat McAfee. I do. You don't want Rafa Marquez coaching a joke of a club. Don't do that. Maybe you'll make them better. Who knows? Playing forward. It's interesting as Toronto hasn't hosted a European club in a very long time. You know, that is true, but to me, that seems sort of like I get there's a European diaspora. Like if you get a Portuguese club or get a Italian club and bring them to Toronto, you're going to get a good ticket sale. The last time they had a friendly against a European club at BMO Field for real was Sunderland. City was 2015 as well, but Sunderland was as well. City and Sunderland, like it doesn't, I don't think they have since. Now they did play Chelsea's U23s, TFC2 did in 2022 and won on penalties. They also played Sunderland as well, TFC2. But the main TFC team hasn't played a big friendly since it's been almost 10 years now, actually. But, I mean, once they're good, do you really want them to use one of their matches on a big European team? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. And if they were bad, we just got stomped. I mean, it really is. If they did it while they were bad again, they'd get stomped. If they do it while they're good again, they're wasting a match and just adding another match to the calendar. At this point, and besides, there's not really that open window anymore. Like, there's Leagues Cup. So when you can play those games, you're playing Leagues Cup. And if you schedule a game and it can't happen because you go deep in Leagues Cup, you look bad. If you choke the Leagues Cup so you can play a stupid friendly against Real Madrid, or any of the like, you're crazy. You can't win either way. So Leagues Cup pretty much, I think, killed that, to be totally honest. And you're saying, but Wrexham's going to Vancouver. Good point. But you're either basically saying, yeah, we're going to run out a weaker squad in a game that doesn't matter before we play a Leagues Cup match, or basically bait and switch. People say, oh, Vancouver's going to play Wrexham, but it really will be WFC 2. He did. That's wild. You shouldn't do that. Louisville City are playing Frankfurt in friendlies. What Silver Score says. Well, they don't have Leagues Cup to worry about. And honestly, maybe I'll cover it if I'm open. I may do that. Was lucky enough to go to the Real Madrid training in Toronto, saw Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice. The 2009 Real Madrid-Toronto match. The 5-1. Six minutes in, 0-0. Toronto gets a free kick. Yeah, Charlotte has dibs on the discovery rights for Marco Reus. Now they can't trade them. Nice. Yeah. Surprised they didn't bring back Cal the Dragon. I haven't heard of that guy in a while, actually. I haven't heard about Cal the Dragon in like 2 years. Like a year and a half. It's been forever. What happened to him? Like, I ain't seen nothing out of Cal the Dragon for like a year and a half. What happened to him? Did that Astrid Simple Simon thing ruin him or something? I don't know. Favorite YouTubers you watch? Josh Pate. Late Kick with Josh Pate. That's a great podcast. I like Ryan Hall, y'all. Weather. Of course. I like Epicurious. Cooking. I like Goldbridge, as I said. I like Goldbridge. I like Irish guy, HITC Sport. The Irish guy he moved to his own channel, but Irish guy, HITC Sevens is good. Stark Raven Sports, KTO, Flemlow. Thogden's okay. I'm a fan of Stunt Peg. I love her channel. Stunt Peg is amazing. She's hilarious too. Dry humor, but she's hilarious too. Big fan of Stunt Peg. Thogden, yeah, sometimes. Rangers found a way, I agree. They shouldn't be mad. I don't know why you are. Like, Casemiro's nearly finished. Antony's not that good, and Neymar's still crocked. Spicer going forward. Shot! Saved by Celentano. Been an even match so far. Yep, I saw that. Oh, interesting. Yes, Bolivia's that bad. Yep. See, there you go. Yeah, Thogden. Thogden, I don't really like. Thogdad, on the other hand, I think Thogdad is pretty cool. I think his dad is pretty cool. Thogden, on the other hand, is honestly a knob, yeah. And a shill. Like, his content's okay, but he's still a knob and a shill. To be honest, I like Ellis Platten, Away Days more. Chris MD. Visa. Like, Thogden was like them for a while, and then he got really big. Like, I mean, Thogden's lucky that he still has his dad as part of it, because if he didn't, to be honest, I don't think Thogden would. He would be a lot more unbearable. I'm not going to lie. pretty much. Congrats to Spicer being called up to Trinidad. Yep, he deserves it too. He deserves it too. Hopefully has great World Cup qualifiers. I'm going to say, I said they go to the Eastern Conference Final at the start of the year, and I didn't realize they'd be this good. So you know what? I could see them going to MLS Cup. I could see them going all the way. They may lose in the final, but I could see them going all the way. If they keep playing like this, there ain't no sky that they can't hit. Game's even so far. Pitch is not tilted either way. Pretty even game so far. One shot each. Yeah, James Trafford. Yeah, he stole the glove from the kid who was getting James Trafford's gloves. Just because he looks like your twin doesn't mean you can steal his gloves. Or steal a kid getting his gloves. Steal from a kid getting his gloves. Besides, that's not funny anymore. His twin brother joke. It's not funny anymore. Dog Dad's leaving the channel, by the way. Oh, so Dog didn't just shot himself in the foot. Okay. Good job, Shill. Good job. I think he should be gone. Football YouTubers that piss you off. Ooh. Sometimes Rory Jennings. Rory Jennings sometimes does. I really can't stand Rory. Lawrence McKenna. That posh jackass who sits next to True Geordie. I don't remember his name, but yeah, I think that was Lawrence McKenna. I sometimes get him and Alcott mixed up, James Lawrence Alcott mixed up. Yeah, I think McKenna's the jackass who sits next to True Geordie. Yeah, I don't like him. Football Daily, don't really like them. I don't understand why Speed is so popular. Like, I get he's a gimmick, and he doesn't really piss me off himself. It's the fact he's so famous. Like, I just don't get it. That's what pisses me off. Like, all the shit he's pulled, and nobody and nothing. Like, he's more Teflon than John Gotti. I don't get it. I really don't. More Teflon than John Gotti. I don't get it. Rodashaw, he's still with the Sidemen. Pretty much. Jordy's a prick too, but he doesn't really do football much anymore. Exactly. Italy versus Turkey, predicted friendly. Ooh. Italy wins 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. I ain't going to pick for Turkey ever again. Well, I didn't pick them in 2021, but yeah, because he's friends with KSI and Logan Paul. Are we really acting like Turkey's a dark horse again? Stop doing that shit. That wasn't funny the first time. Wasn't funny the first time. DeBronco's all right. I like him. He's good. I like expressions. Rants though, I think they're brothers. Rants and expressions. Rants, nah. Rants. He seems like a bit of an ass. I'm not gonna lie. Expressions. Jordy's kind of understanding Newcastle or shit, so that's probably why he isn't as big into football and the Man City treble thing. Fair. Interesting. Well, because of the suicide forest, the crypto zoo thing, he was a jackass, but he's still a crypto scammer, still did the suicide forest, didn't grow up until way too late. Like, Logan Paul, I don't think he's changed. I think he knows how to hide it more. He's an amazing wrestler, though. I'll give him that. He's amazing in the ring. I still think he's a jackass. 15th minute, 0-0. Yeah, Macwell's awesome. Macwell's videos are awesome. Will Liv Morgan be the new mommy? That's the, that's the storyline. Jake. Logan at least looks like he's changed. Jake's still a jackass. Jake is worse. Like, I'll give Logan his due. Logan's a good wrestler. He seems like he's changed, even though he probably hasn't. But I'll give Logan his due. Jake's an asshole. Will always be an asshole. 16th minute. Probably. Yeah, I think I saw that one. I like the new storylines in WWE. Yeah, WWE I think's doing well right now. 16th minute, 0-0. Still an even game. Still a pretty even game. Johnson. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Even game. Cincinnati's starting to get more possession. Where's the table? We are fourth right now with 23 points if we draw. The draw holds. Probably. Exactly. Or at least Logan looked like he changed. Whether he has or not, don't know. Thoughts on Messi and Suarez not going to British Columbia just for the Youth Cup? Miami, that is legitimately horrible that Messi and Suarez aren't going at all. And they had to do this Youth Cup thing because of some referee that's reffing it or whatever. Goal kick for TFC. Vancouver fans got screwed, is my point. I blame Miami. I don't blame Axel. I don't blame Vancouver. I feel bad for the Vancouver Whitecaps fans or just Messi fans in general who chose to go there. I think the Vancouver FC ticket exchange thing is a genius idea as well. I think they made some good out of it there as well. But I think it's a screwed up thing that Messi and Suarez were ready to play. They could play. They're not hurt. And they chose to just be like, nope, you ain't going to be able to go because of this Youth Cup thing. Because somebody made a promise and ran their mouth. And, well, there you go. 0-0 in the 18th minute. Osorio doesn't get the header from throwing from Spicer. Longstaff. Osorio cross. Nope, nothing. But that was a good play. St. Louis leads the Cubs 1-0. Well, good for the Cardinals. And I guess 2 of the 3 games in the series are going to get rained out. Yeah, there's a severe weather possibility day tomorrow. Tony Marinaro is the only person who covers the football club in Montreal. I had to follow some local guy who's an Anglophone. Yeah, they don't really cover the club well, I'm not going to lie. Like Montreal, that club is not really covered that well, to be honest. In either language, to be totally honest. It's Luciano Costa, shot past the post. That'll be a goal kick. But it is sort of sad that Montreal is so, I don't know why I'm saying it's sad, but it's so weird. It's just weird that they're so closed off as a club. Especially since the rebrand. I think it's gotten worse, personally. Like, ever since the rebrand, like, if somebody questioned it, they held that against them. Like, you hear mostly Tyrese Spicer, like mostly news from Montreal, you hear from Patrice Bernier. Like, he's the mouthpiece. That's a free kick for Toronto. You know, I'm not so... I don't think that's right, really. I don't think that's right for a club to say, hey, you're our biggest legend. You're our former captain. You're our mouthpiece. Most of our news is going to come from you. I feel like that's sort of communistic in a way. I know that's a really bad way to compare it, but I'll go with it. It's communistic in a way. It's like they don't want any light. Cross in. That's out for a goal kick for Celentano. That's true. That is true. But I think they've also silenced the fans who didn't like the rebrand, or even the writers and news people, the reporters. There we go. The reporters. It's and like, you could totally tell that Bernier's a mouthpiece because he posts everything in French and English. He posts it in both languages. Like, normally if you're a reporter, you focus on one language, right? Especially if you're in a bilingual situation like Montreal or Quebec, you focus on one language. The fact that Bernier posts everything in both languages makes you, like, that should honestly be the tell that he is a mouthpiece, is that he posts in English and French. It's like, I've never, like, especially in a place like Quebec, they're so defendant of their French that you don't see bilingual, like, at least in proper publications and all that, you don't see a writer writing both languages. Now, of course, signs have both languages because that's just the rule. But it's either news in French, news in English. So if there's somebody speaking both, you know what you're dealing with. Shaquille Marshall-Ruddy. Osorio. That's out for a corner. Yeah. You know they'll probably score a 120th minute winner. Wouldn't shock me at all. But, I mean, yeah, of course, Bernier's still going to work with a club that he loves. I don't disagree with that. What I do disagree with is they're basically putting everything through him. Like, Montreal legitimately has the vibes of there is no war in Ba Sing Se at this point. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. That's legitimately what they are. And if I didn't hate their club so much, for obvious reasons, I'd feel sorry for them. But just because. But for some reason, I guess I do, because I'm speaking the truth. Cross in. Header. Shot. Goal. 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 Davy Flores. It's 1-0 Toronto. Davy Flores with a header off the corner. And it's 1. Oh, my word. Woo-hoo. Davy Flores scores. I think that's his first TFC goal. Yeah, Davy Flores. Lovely. 1-0. Yeah, I would save him. I would save Speed. Because I'm a good person. Like, I'd be wrong not to save him. If I saw him falling off a cliff, I'd pull him up because I'm a good person. 25th minute. 1-0. Yeah, I'd save him. Do I understand why he's so famous? No. Do I like his channel? Not really. Would I save him? Yes, because I'm a human being. Because I'm a good human being. That's why I would save him. The Bulldog scores. Great job, Davey. The Bulldog. I like it. Bulldog mentality. Hoo, 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 hoo. What's the coverage with the club with Toronto? They got better coverage. Like they got a pretty good coverage team. Of course, Wake in the red, Molinaro. Like they got pretty good coverage. One Soccer does focus on Toronto a lot when they talk about MLS teams because of course they do. TSN, the Toronto Sports Network. I know. TSN, but Toronto gets, of course, when they're better, they get better coverage, but they get covered pretty damn well throughout the league, through local journalists, through TSN, through One Soccer. I'd say Toronto gets covered pretty well, but they're also a pretty open club. It's not like, even when they were bad, they were pretty open, which is probably what made it worse. Cross in, which is probably what made it worse. Davey goal. Yep. 1-0. If somebody hits me, I'm going to fight back. Like, even if it's a playful hit, I'm gonna square up just in case. But if you hit me, I'm gonna fight back. Like, if I don't think it's playful, I'm gonna throw one back. You'd be weird that'd be wrong not to do. Don't make me square up. That's all I'm gonna say. Habs and the Impact are in the same boat right now, but Molson and Hughes are trying to get in the right direction. Football-wise, Saputo doesn't give a crap. Throw anything positive away. "27th minute. Habs are moving in a much better direction than CF Montreal. That is true. But A also said that as well. The Habs legitimately will be in the playoffs next year. I'm going to call it. The Habs will be in the playoffs next year. CF Montreal, on the other hand, they're not in the playoffs this year, and I don't know when they'll be in the playoffs again. 28th minute. It does sort of suck that Toronto can't knock out CF Montreal from the Canadian Championship. I won't lie. I'm happy Forge did it. If it won Toronto, I'd love for it to be Forge, but come on. After last year, then again, I think we sort of ruined their season in that 5-1. I think we legitimately broke them. I think Toronto legitimately broke them. I think maybe Toronto did help Forge win that game in sort of a roundabout way. I think Toronto did help Forge win that game in a roundabout way. I won't lie. Miazga talking to the other players. 29th minute. Toronto's playing tough. Davey Flores with a great header out of nowhere. That's what you want to see. And if we are winning, what's our point total if we hold the win? Third place, 25 points. Let's go. Third place, 25 points. Besides, where will we be if that holds? Compared to other seasons, where will we be? Let's bring out the points document. We would be better than 2007 and 2012 as well. We are better than 2023 as it stands. 26, 27, 28. We went on midweek. We'll be better than 21. 34 points in 2022. So still got a ways to go to get back there. Currently, TFC are in third. Yep. If that holds for another 60 minutes. Yeah, his family has been longtime Habs fans, and I think some of them were from Montreal. So. If I remember correctly. Have you ever been to Dallas? Nope. And I don't plan on going there unless Dak Prescott stays longer than one more year. So, I mean, I never went to New England to see Brady play either, so I don't know why. Playing forward. Good defensive shot wide. That'd be a goal kick. But, well, it depends. I do have a friend in Texas. But guess couldn't meet in the middle or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. My father went to Maple Leaf Gardens to watch Guy Lafleur, etc., in a preseason game. 31st minute. And sadly, I have never went storm chasing. Which, if I did, it could take me to Dallas, but I've never went storm chasing. Josh Pate has. I have not. He stole my freaking gig. What? Brother stole my gig. Talking about knowing meteorology. Man stole my gig. Jesus. Being a severe weather expert. Man stole my gig. How about hurricane expert? How about that? What you know about hurricanes? White shirt. What you know about hurricanes? White t-shirt. Because Josh Pate always wears white t-shirts on his podcast. That's the joke. That's it. Yeah, Tex-Mex isn't good from what I've heard. That should be a foul. Yeah, Davy Flores, that's a foul for sure. Davy Flores gets a yellow card. Like, at some point, have you seen how Bob Menery, like the commentator who does like the explicit commentary on sports plays? He's went storm chasing with like him, Steve Will Do It, those guys. He went storm chasing with Reed Timmer. Like, if I ever, like, I legit at some point want to pull a Bob Menery and be like, get popular enough on this channel where I could go storm chasing with Reed Timmer. That would be awesome. Awesome. Davey has two parts of the Bobby Orr hat trick, just needs an assist. I think that's probably the easiest one to get out of all three. You got the harder parts. Let's get the easy one for a midfielder. Let's get the easy one. Toronto's playing well. 34th minute. Cincinnati's been attacking well since the goal, though. But, of course, Lafleur, Schutt, Savard, Lapointe, and Dryden. At the time, Leafs were owned by Harold Ballard. And he had an anti-view of immigrants, mainly European. We just grew up thinking the team was racist. Well, yeah, Harold Ballard basically had the Don Cherry view. I mean, I'll admit, Don Cherry definitely hated European players. Like, if you watched a lot of his coaches' corners, like Slavic players and Swedes, like when European players really start taking over the league, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Don Cherry, well, he had his moments. I don't think he ever stopped having his moments, but Don Cherry is still honestly a legend, though. I mean, he knows the game. I mean, Don Cherry's still a legend in my book. I won't lie. I get why what went down, but and it shouldn't really be a shock, and it really wasn't a shock, but you know. AC Milan or Inter Milan? Inter Milan. I don't know. Hey, but it took Arteta a while to rate him, so maybe Deschamps will be the same way. But, I mean, Saliba's just better than Upamecano right now. Why would you... I don't know. I don't know. Saliba should be at least a one-time Premier League champion, if not two. And if he didn't get hurt the one that should have been the first time, he would have been. Upamecano was a freaking chaos agent at Bayern Munich. Yeah, we'll go with chaos agent. That's a good way to put it. Chaos agent. Fuller's winning the cup. I hope so, to be totally honest. I hope so, to be honest. Cross in. Owuzu. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Marshall-Ruddy. Shot wide. Damn it. Oh, they think that might have been a handball. They think that might have been a handball. Or maybe it just went out to touch. That's what. No, they thought he touched it for a corner. That's what they thought. My bad. Oh, no, they think it may have been a handball. It's a corner, but they do think it might have been a handball. JMR almost. Corner for Insigne. Another header punched away by Celentano. That'll be a throw-in. I mean, that's true, but I'm just saying. It took a while for Arteta to think he was ready, which I thought he was ready before Arteta thought he was, but whatever. Spicer, 38th minute throw-in. Headed down, cleared. Suzuki's been building up confidence points-wise. Anderson, some people are frustrating fans recently during this past season. Cleared away. Caught by Celentano. He falls on it. Goal kick. Still 1-0. All of Chelsea staff that work with Emma Hayes has joined the U.S. Women's National Team. Good. Because it would suck if Emma Hayes came over and, if Emma Hayes didn't have her staff, I don't think she would be as good as she would be. She's still a good coach, but she needs her whole staff, I think. I think it's a team effort watching Chelsea's women's team. I think it's a team effort. I think they all have a part to play. So I think it's a good thing for the U.S. Women's National Team that they're all there. And besides, it looks like Chelsea's going to try to get a really established women's manager. I think from Lyon, Olympic Lyon. I think they're trying to get that manager. So at least that's what I heard first. So, yeah, it makes sense that staff would come over anyway. So it all works out. 38th minute, 1-0. He can't do that. He's already cap tied, and he's too old to change countries. So, yeah, no, we've known that's not going to happen. Free kick for Cincinnati. I accepted that Tomori is gone for Canada's hopes. You're probably right. Yeah, Southgate's dumb. We know. Barca Women's Dynasty. Aitana Bonmati is the best player in European female football. Yes, Bonmati is a very good player. Salma is pretty good too. Alexia is great. Sadly, all Real Madrid have is Olga Carmona. That's all they have. Olga Carmona is a really good player. Really good player. Plays forward. Shot past the post. Be a goal kick. Oriano puts it past. But Girault going to Washington Spirit. Amazing coach as well. As well as an amazing coach. She needs to go somewhere else. We're talking about Olga, right? Yeah, it would be nice to see Olga at Chelsea. I think. It'd be nice. Man City unbeaten streak derails after losing to United. 40th minute. Real Madrid will beat Dortmund, of course. There's no way he wouldn't. Or no way they wouldn't. They're checking something on VAR. Oh, no. They're checking some on VAR. I mean, he should, but it's honestly kind of Frank Lampard's fault for not giving him more time. Covering the Champions League final, yeah. That'll be its own stream and review. Then I'll have a double for the Toronto and CONCACAF Champions Cup final and a double review for that. So 2 lives, 2 reviews pretty much, even though it's 3 matches. 3 matches within 2 reviews and 2 lives on the next weekend. Possible red card. For who? It looks like Acosta's pissed off, so it's probably for Toronto. Looks like Toronto's going to go down, possibly could go down to 10. Acosta isn't happy. Also, the fact Eric Ten Hag is leaving United. At least it's not a possible penalty. Nope, they're going to play forward. No red card. No red card. Did Bernadeschi get fired? No, he got suspended for a yellow card accumulation. Gomes, possible red, but nothing's there. They don't give anything. Good. I didn't really see it, to be honest. I didn't see it. I don't even think they needed to check it. I didn't see it. You want Oilers winning the cup? Yeah, of course. I would love to see a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup. I would rather see that than, the Stars or the Panthers or even the Rangers. I mean, honestly, the Oilers are probably the team I like the best out of the Final Four. Insigne plays it in, they'll be cleared. Honestly, to be honest, yeah, I'll go with it, yeah. The Oilers are the team I like the most out of the Final Four anyway. So I don't really like the Stars. I think they're boring. They're a good team, but they just seem drab to me. Longstaff, 43rd minute, 1-0. Your football analysis is way better than Thogden and Rory Jennings combined. See, I told you. Exactly as I said earlier. If you don't respect my knowledge, I'm not going to talk about your side of the world, England. I know my stuff. I ain't going to let you freaking box me in with a freaking accent, is my point. Respect my analysis or you won't get it. That's my point. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Respect my analysis or you won't get it. I know I'm good. I don't care how egotistical that sounds, I know I'm good. Arteta didn't rate Saliba when he didn't have experience, but now he has experience at the best league in the world, being one of the best center backs, and he isn't rated by Deschamps. I don't know. I honestly don't know why. I wish I knew. But sometimes people have a different thought process. Me, I think Upamecano is a chaos agent. I think he's been legitimately horrible this year. I think he's been legitimately horrible. Saved. You need a 2-0 ending. Hell, a 1-0's the under. See, you're realist. Let me put it like this. Tactically, how the game's played, I'm better. You're just realistic, and I'm optimistic, especially about this club. That's the difference. Even if I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, I'm still going to be optimistic. Even if I don't see it. In the moment, I could be yeah, they look horrible. But I'm they could still, turn it around. See, that's my problem. I have hope. Everybody else, I'm right on the money. Even when they're playing, I'm on the money, tactically. it's want to have hope. That's out for a 3 minutes of stoppage time. That'll be a goal kick. But to be honest, I can call it too. You have any games after this? No. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 1-0 Toronto. But they're winning. Thoughts on Kompany being hired by Bayern? For me, I have a weird feeling it'd be like Ralph Rangnick and Ten Hag tenure in Man United. I think they're fine with that because they're waiting for Xabi Alonso to show up or something like that to come free, even though I think Xabi's going Real Madrid anyway. Kompany, I think, will play well. I think if he has the players to play his system, he'll be fine. He just didn't have the players to play his system at Burnley in the second season. Corner for Insigne. Another one off the corner. Rosted. Drop down. Owuzu. Celentano drops it. And Owuzu pops it in. And it's not going to count. Celentano's down. Nope, it doesn't count. Owuzu popped it in, but it doesn't count. Celentano went. Rosted headed it in. Headed in his head. He drops it. I don't think he meant to do that, but it's still 1-0. It's still 1-0. 47th minute. It's still 1-0. How happy are you that Man City lost? I'm more happy because Chelsea has Conference League than United winning, but nope, it's only 1-0. Celentano got the header. They clashed heads, and then he dropped the ball. I don't know. Maybe they're checking the goal. Either way, it is 1-0. Owuzu might have scored. They are checking it, but I don't think Rosted just tried to hit him in the head. He just, I think they should at least give the goal. At least they're talking about it, but Rosted tried to set it up. I'm not going to lie. That was a heads-up play. How did Man City lose? They just didn't play well today. They had a bad day at the worst time possible. Man City normally don't have bad days, but they had one here. I just wish they had it last week. Well, I don't know. Goal kick for Celentano. Rosted's back on. 1-1 Edmonton. Goal kick in the 47th minute. I hope Toronto doesn't regret not getting that goal. Hop on USL games. They're on CBS and ESPN. Plus, I don't know how to find them in Canada. ESPN and CBS have the USL in the USA. So that's your best bet. I don't know where it would be in Canada. Rising is playing Indy 11. Premier League fans are entitled brats. I honestly agree. Serie A fans, I've never had a problem with. They're good fans. They are European fans, but they know what they're talking about. They don't hate North American fans. Same as Germany, same as Spain. It's really England. And then there's English Premier League fans in the USA. They're Euro snobs, act like they're from England. I'm like, what? When they say support your local, I get an English person saying support your local. I'm like, okay, I get it. Some Euro snob from America watching the Premier League's support your local. I'm like, dumbass, you live in Indianapolis. How about you support the Indy 11? You hypocrite ass. Go drink your damn tea. And I mean the bad tea, not sweet tea. I mean crap tea. Whatever. Hot crap, whatever tea. Nectarine peach. Not sweet tea. I'm talking about warm nectarine, peach, green tea. Yeah, go drink your crap tea. Right here. 49th minute. Davy Flores plays forward. Matty Longstaff Crosses in. Insigne! Shot! Cleared by Oriano. And somebody thinks that, Oso thinks that's a handball. Nesty. That also works. Thogden almost never uploads anything about Bolton. In his case, he's a football blogger who just brags that he has this and that. 50th minute, halftime, it's 1-0. Halftime will be 1-0 for Toronto. I'll take it. Arguably could be up 2. But Toronto is playing pretty well. No, it's just because Linez is short. He was making fun of Linez being short. I don't think he was being racist. I just think he was saying Linez was short. That's all I thought he was doing. But you can go and watch Canada women's soccer take on Mexico. Yeah, I'll watch those games when they come up. At least watch them. Don't know about covering them, but I mean, I'll give Thogden a little bit of devil's advocacy here. Stunt Peg also is a Bolton fan who chose to broaden her horizons as well. They both broadened their horizons. Stunt Peg, it worked out for. She's more on Sky now and doing other things and just talking about the love of the game. I think the difference is Thogden is being a snooty little punk, and Stunt Peg is just talking about her love for the game, talking about other parts of the game, still looking at lower leagues as well. And she is charming, very charming. Thogden's just a punk. I think that's the difference. And Stunt Peg tries to talk about Bolton when she can. Thogden's like, I got to make like 1 Bolton video this year, maybe 2, and then, that's about it. Like, I think Stunt Peg tries to talk about Bolton when she can. But even then, she focuses more on the lower leagues anyway and the fans from, like, the lower teams instead of the big, big teams or all that. So, you know what? Maybe it also is about the content they put out as well. Exactly. Miazga. With that being said, well, if they don't need to play, I don't think they'll play, considering it's the last game of Toronto season and the second to last game of Miami's, and it's right before international break. So, wouldn't surprise me if they don't play. Maybe they'll go, but I don't know if they'll play. We'll find out. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. 1-0 Toronto after 45. You love to see it. Sit tight, be back. We're back for the stats at the half. Yeah. Heaven is Toronto. Maybe we should. Toronto is heaven. Good. We'll see. It'd be cool to see, actually. If Romania was a dark horse, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Here's the stats. 54% possession to 46% possession, 4 shots to 4, 3 shots on goal to 1, 206 accurate passes to 173, 86% pass accuracy to 82, 10 fouls and 9, 3 corners to 0, 4 shots to 4, 3 shots on goal to 0, 240 passes to 211, 86% pass accuracy to 82. We got 12 throws to 5, 2 offside to 1, 1 yellow card to 0, 1 red card to 0, 1-0 at the half for Toronto. I think Toronto's slightly been the better team. I really do. I think Toronto's been the tougher side. They played very, very hard so far in this match. They want it more, pretty much. Cincinnati, they've had a great winning run recently, but they do not look like the dynamic team that they've been looking until this match. Toronto definitely knows how to play Cincinnati. This is the same sort of performance that they had in week 1, except they're at home and they scored a goal. This is exactly what we saw the first time, really. I think Toronto expected the same sort of game plan, even though Cincinnati's played better. Tactically, I think Toronto wasn't wrong to expect a similar game plan, and that's exactly what they did. Cincinnati, they look absolutely quizzical. They do not look like the team they have been for the past 6 weeks. So, as it stands, I'm going to say things are looking pretty good for TFC in this match. Things are looking pretty good for them. And we'll see what happens in the second half, but I really don't feel like it's going to go wrong. I really don't. Toronto are still third place as it stands. If New York City FC holds the draw, we will stay third. If they win, New England versus NYCFC, still a 0-0 draw. I honestly can't believe it. To get third place, we have to hope New England draws or wins. Jesus Christ. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Miami, Cincinnati, Toronto. I think Toronto's for real. Like, this is showing Toronto legitimately is for real. I think they are. Montreal's allowed 31 goals. Chicago's allowed 27. Revs have allowed 25. Yeah, the worst team in the league, and they still only have allowed... Oh, okay. Chicago, 27. San Jose, 33. Yeah, it could be worse. Great game so far, guys. I agree. Mexico, predictions for Mexico versus the country without C. What? What? Bolivia? I mean, Mexico should beat Bolivia. Yeah. Uruguay? I think that'll be at least a draw, if not an Uruguay win. Brazil? I think Mexico could draw. Because they did. Forge just defended so well and got 2 early goals. Pretty much what happened. Yeah, Mexico should beat Bolivia. I'd say 3-1. 3-1 Mexico. Do you think Columbus can make a deep run again? Yep. I think they can. For sure, I think they can. See where that goes. Did you know Paraguay doesn't have a C in Bolivia also? I did not. I knew that about Bolivia, but Paraguay? No. I honestly didn't know. Man, I don't care about just making the playoffs. Let's win the whole thing. You know what? That's the mentality you need. Because you know what? I think this team can win the whole thing. I think this team can win the whole thing. You're damn right. I said they'd make the Eastern Conference Final before the season. I thought they'd be hot later in the season. They started hotter than I thought. But they're still going to get better. You're damn right. They could win the whole thing. Yeah, you know what? If they're going to beat Cincinnati, a team that they said, oh, Cincinnati's about to turn around and they fixed their season from when it started. They're about to break the record for most MLS wins in a row. Ha, 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 ha. No. Toronto's for real. They're for real. People like Sasha Kleshtin who say, I don't know if Toronto's really a contender. Put a sock in it. Put a sock in it. They're a real contender. This team ain't fake. This team ain't fraudulent. I know it's crazy to go from worst to first, but guess what? This is a team who's about to do it. It's going to happen. This team's back. Truly back. And I thought I was crazy for putting them in the Eastern Conference Final preseason. Turns out maybe I underrated these guys. Turns out maybe, you know. We'll find out, though. Teams are walking out for the second half. We love playing the right wing, especially since Bernadeschi's out. It makes sense. Let's go. Come on, guys. From just getting 4 games last year, let's win this cup. F them all. We're coming. Damn right. You had your fun. You had your fun. We had, you know what? We felt like we were going to be nice. We were going to let these Don Garber favorites have their time in the sun. It's over now. Garber's going to have his worst nightmare. You thought Toronto wasn't going to be the best team in the league? You thought you missed out? You thought you dodged a bullet? Oh, that bullet's boomeranging back. It's like that asteroid that hits the keyhole and 7 years later impacts Earth. That's what we are. We hit the keyhole. We're going to come back and smash straight into Earth in poetry, in verse, right? Which means we're going to be the best team in the league, and there's nothing you can do about it. Not a damn thing. They not like us. They not like us. 45th minute. They not like us. I can't wait. Larea's almost back. Bernadeschi will be back next week. Miami losing tonight. I could see it. Nice. Playing forward. 46 minutes. What's he saying about Toronto? What is Savarese saying about Toronto? They not like us. Free kick for Cincinnati. Talk about the Western Conference games right now. Oh, interesting. Because I guess kickoff is about to happen over there. 46th minute. Oh, Adrian Garcia Marquez is commentating this game in Spanish. Interesting. Oriano and Acosta standing over the free kick. Shot over the bar. Goal kick. Pacharo, Byron. Blitzo, he said Byron twice. Pacharo, I like Ryan. Who doesn't like me? Who doesn't like me? Won't be long since he about to score. 47th minute. Plays forward. That's going to go to Celentano. 48th minute, 1-0. Playing forward. Oriano still on. Rosted plays forward to Longstaff. Oh no, man, that's an undercooked pass. That's raw. That was raw. Good step in, but it's still Oriano. Cross. Be a goal kick. Without Veghorst. Que miras bobo. Que mira bobo. Anda pra chá, bobo. Anda pra chá. Que mira bobo. Que mira bobo. Anda pra chá, bobo. Anda pra chá. Throw in for Toronto. Toronto's 4-0 when leading at halftime. Cincinnati's 0-1-0 when trailing. Sounds like a good recipe to me. Do you rate Memphis Depay? Yes. I think he's a pretty good player. Yeah. I think he's definitely gotten closer to his potential over time. He wasn't really good at Man United, but ever since, I think he's been pretty damn good. He's gotten better. Do you think Veghorst understood Messi? I think so. I think during that World Cup Netflix documentary, it's shown he pretty much did. 1-1 Chicago Fire, Kellen Acosta. I saw Acosta's name. I'm like, you gonna scare me, man? It's like, oh, you were talking about Kellen. Okay. Oriano. 50th minute. It's out for corner. Corner for Cincinnati. 50th minute. If Cristiano Ronaldo said "Que mira bobo," everyone would hate on him, but since it's Messi, nobody criticizes him. And they basically made it a meme. That is true. Besides, but that's not Portuguese anyway, so Cristiano wouldn't have said it. Shot! Wide. Goal kick. And besides, probably would have trolled him in English had... What's the best TFC game so far this season? Montreal 5-1 Toronto over Montreal. Yeah, 5-1 Toronto over Montreal. It's got to be. It's got to be last week. I mean, there's some really good ones. And, you could say Saint Laurent, but at that point, I get we scored 8 goals, but we should have, Like, we did what we were supposed to do, to totally be honest. It was a very actionable game. It was actually enjoyable because Saint Laurent tried to go for a goal. But I'd say Montreal-Toronto was more emphatic. Or Toronto 5-1, Montreal was more emphatic. Yeah, but Val Veghorst doesn't speak Spanish. At least as far as I know, he doesn't speak Spanish. Dude's Dutch. So probably English and Dutch. Besides, did he ever play? I don't even think he played in Spain. Messi barely speaks English. 52nd minute. Just imagine Messi speaking English. That would break the internet. That would legitimately be probably one of the most, be like, wow, wow. Yep. He understands it, though. What's the score? 1-0, Toronto. Shot, goal! It's 1-1. Cincinnati tie it up. Luca Oriano makes it 1-1. We're doing the Pacific game on Wednesday. Not fully, but I'll be doing the draw. I'll be doing the Canadian Championship draw at the half. So I'll be live for the draw. 1-1 as we speak. Oriano scores. Luca Oriano scores in the 53rd minute. Plays forward. They win the ball back. Oriano runs onto it, shoots, and deposits it. Good goal. Basically, one touch. Ball played in. Oriano. Advantage played, and they still score. It was bound to happen. 53rd minute. It was bound to happen. Cincinnati's not a bad team. So 1-1 draw, what does that do? Oh, okay. Table-wise, that would put us back down to 5th. 23 points. Free kick for Toronto. They were choosing to invite pressure on them instead of parking the bus. Sort of parking the bus. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea, to be honest. Parking the bus is not really what works with this team, especially now that Herdman's trying to really attack. I don't think parking the bus works. But here comes Tyrese Spicer. Spicer versus Miles Robinson. Cross. Owuzu doesn't get there. Nwobodo. Well, there you go. Messi. Yeah, you called it. You called it that Cincinnati would score because Toronto dumbassly parked the bus. 55th minute. I'll take a draw, though. Be our second. Funnily enough, both our draws this year. Oh, no. Oriano. Oh, no. Shot, save. Johnson, shot, goal. Goal. And it's 2-1 Cincinnati. Kevin Kelsey. Pops away the rebound. And it went from good to bad so quickly. Jesus Christ. 55th minute. Cincinnati's real. Miazga plays it long. Horrible giveaway. Spicer gets bodied off the ball. And Shaba Oriano, Kelsey's right there, and all he has to do is just volley it, and he did. Kevin Kelsey. We would have lost if they still had Brandon Vasquez. Not that it matters. We're losing right now. I mean, I think that's a foul on Spicer. I mean, yeah, Cincy are back. They're definitely back. I think it's a foul. Like, he got fouled. That was a foul in the buildup. He's down hurt. There's no way that wasn't a foul. He got bodied. It shouldn't be. Cincinnati's quality is showing. You should commentate on this. Stupid Cincy fans here at BMO. Don't do that. Spicer's down. He's walking off. He got bodied. That shouldn't have been a goal. They should check it. He got fouled in the buildup. He got fouled to be dispossessed. That's no. I legitimately. No, he got fouled. That's not being a sore loser. The man got bodied. I'll take losing 2-1 if it wasn't for a foul that set it up. Derek Etienne Jr. is going to come on for Spicer. Like, explain to me. Nah. Yep, Spicer's off for Etienne Jr. So basically, he gets hurt. He gets fouled, and we're going to get screwed. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. He should be stronger. Yeah, but to me, if a dude gets hurt, he got fouled. That's my point. Like, how are you going to get fouled? Just drop it down to the ground. Or get hurt, just drop it down to the ground. He got fouled. And they're going to be like, nope, go. Okay. 56 minutes, 1-2. Thank God we beat Montreal. I've seen those called and haven't. Okay. Good. Go, Owusu. Go. Maybe Sasha Collection was right. Maybe this team is not for real. Maybe they're not. Maybe Cincinnati's the one who's really for real. Maybe Miami is. Maybe we're just there. We're not bad, but we're not great. Maybe that's what it. Maybe Sasha Collection was right. Maybe he was right. Imploded. Game's not over, but Longstaff, that's a foul. That's a free kick for us. Yep, good call. Thank you. Oh, get up, Oriano. Get up. You're going to flop down like a fish? Get up. Get up, punk. Get up, punk. Get up, you punk. Come on now. Let's see what a freaking loss puts us. 6th. Get in. 60th minute. 2 goals conceded in less than 5 minutes. One of them I'll give. One of them I'm okay with the first one. It being 1-1, that's fine. Second one, okay, you're going to give it, fine. I still think they can come back. I still think Toronto can come back at least to draw. We've seen them come back multiple times, or at least try to come back multiple times this year. Shut up, it was still a goal. If a dude goes out injured, he got fouled in the buildup. That means it shouldn't be a goal. By the rules, defender gets fouled in the buildup, it's not a goal. If you go out hurt, I think you got fouled. You don't just fall to the ground and get hurt. He's not 70 years old. Header. Now, if this was senior football and it was a 70-year-old, I'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe he just fell. Yeah, maybe that's why he's hurt, is he just fell. He's not 70 years old. Dude just came out of college. He got fouled. And no, they still don't look at it. Pro referees. I did not at all. 61st minute. Herman will take us a certain distance, but can't and is incapable of taking us further, just like the Canadian men's national team. I can see it. That's fair. That is fair. See you, Rory. 61st minute. Osorio. Header down. Oh. Davy Flores pushing. Gomes. Davy Flores chips it over. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Cross. Etienne Jr. Shot by Wuzu, and that's wide. We don't have all the players in place. Only one transfer window is passed. Let me know when 3 transfer periods end. Good point. It's out for a corner. Does Cincinnati finally have a striker to replace Brandon Vasquez? I think so. Petretta. Insigne. Still Insigne. Short side tap in by Davy Flores. And it's 2-2. They got a point back at the very least. Insigne and Flores combined once again. This one might be Insigne. Either way, it's 2-2. It is Lorenzo Insigne. As the play-by-play says, it's Insigne. 2-2. Makes the run. And I guess it didn't touch anybody. I need to see it from the side. Insigne off the corner, plays it short. Petretta plays it back to Insigne. Insigne burns into the box, gets the ball back, shoots it, and it off the foot and in. It might just be an own goal. Either way, it's still 2-2. Perfect pass by Osorio. And Ian Murphy, it deflects off of and into the net. Toronto scores, and it's a Insigne goal, but it goes off of Murphy and in. But for now, it's Insigne, so we'll give it to him. Now this time, don't park the damn bus. Two to two. This time, don't park the damn bus. 63rd minute for Toronto. It's 2-2 over the bar. Now let's get a third. DeAndre Yedlin coming on for Cincinnati for 15, Brett Halsey. Yedlin for Halsey. Hey, if we lose now, if we lose 3-2, I can live with it, unless it's another bullshit call. But I can live with a point. If we could come back and win, I'd be even happier. Gomes, what the hell are you doing? Longstaff, Jesus H. Christ, Jesus. What the hell were they trying to do? Luckily, it didn't turn out on a goal against. Longstaff, back to Flores. Insigne. Oh, baby. It's going to go to Celentano, and it's saved. Okay. All right. That's the type of play I want to see. Push the ball forward. Don't do any of that. What that stupid shit was, push the ball forward. '66th minute. Live with a win. We almost got robbed. I'll take a draw. If we win, great, but I'll take a draw. We damn near got robbed. Who knows? We may still lose. The fact we're making Cincinnati fight for it's a good look. I'll give them that. Insigne, good block, but not to a Toronto player. Get on it, Gomes. Get on him, Rawstead. Good. Forward. 67th minute. Rory would have done it. It's Insigne. And that ball rolls too far forward. Marshall Ruddy tries to get the ball back. I don't know. 67th minute. Etienne Jr. Favorite video game? Ooh. That's a hard question. Etienne Jr. I like Persona, the Persona series. Honestly, Persona 3. Yeah, we'll go with Persona 3. Shaquille Marshall Ruddy back to Longstaff. Longstaff crosses in. Headed down. Davy Flores, Insigne, 68th minute. Plays into Oso. Oso, Etienne Jr. Crosses in, headed away. There's no foul there. Yeah, the Persona series. Animal Crossing's a good series. 69th minute. Tomodachi Life is pretty cool. Love the Mario games. Coelho coming on for Davy Flores. And Kobe Franklin coming on as well. For Osorio. Franklin for Osorio. 69th minute. 69 minutes in. They should play in a way to never lose at home. I agree with that. You should honestly never lose at home. Like you could have a bad day, but you always should play not to lose at home. If you lose at home, that's sad. That is legitimately sad. They did enough of that last year. Plays forward. But it's funny, I think most of our wins over the past 3 years have mostly been at home. 70th minute. Should be a harder fight. They should fight. I agree. 70th minute. I don't disagree. Cincinnati about to make a sub. Petretta. Ooh, what a save. Sean Johnson rolls it forward to Coelho. 71st minute. And it hits his hand as he falls. They call that a throw. Give me a short second. Hold on. We're back. Yeah, we are. 72nd minute. 2-2. Sergio Santos coming on for Cincinnati for Valenzuela. 72nd minute. Still 2-2. Free kick here for Cincinnati in the 72nd minute. Cincinnati has 3 subs remaining. Toronto has 2. '72nd minute. I've been good. Oriano shot wide, goal kick. Like, legitimately, Oriano has been a pest. I mean that in a good way. To be honest, I mean that in a good way. Plays forward. Oh, that's a fast play. Insigne plays it back to Longstaff, and the ball just gets cut off. Out for a corner. Toronto been doing good lately. I agree. Could be doing better today, but overall, I mean, way better than last year. 73rd minute. Cross in. Clear it, clear it, clear it. They're just going to let it go to Yedlin. That's a bad idea. 74th minute. Good play. Good tackle by Longstaff. Push it back. Or forward, depending on how you look at it. Push it back for Cincy. Push it forward for Toronto. 74th minute. 2-2. Headed away. Insigne. Owuzu. Still. Insigne running onto it. Nwobodo gets there first. 75 minutes. Be a free kick. Kevin Long coming on for Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Kevin Long is back. '75th minute. 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Throw in for Cincinnati. Free kick for Toronto. I think they've used all 3 windows for subs. That's not good. They've used all 3 windows for subs. That's not good. They have no subs remaining, even though they had 2 to use. They only used 1. No windows. We play with who we have on the field. Insigne plays long up to Coelho. Coelho, Etienne Jr. Thank God he didn't lose that ball. Cross in, headed away. Longstaff. Long punts it up. Toronto winning the second ball. Yep. Good. Rosted Coelho. Good. 77th minute. Owuzu. Back to Celentano. Throw in. Sometimes it does. 77th minute. Miles Robinson. Yedlin. Free kick for Cincinnati. Don't really like that, but okay. 77th minute. Let's look at the table as it stands. We would be back in 5th. We would be 3rd if we win. So if we could pick up one more goal, we would be 3rd as it stands. So 5th or 3rd or 6th. 6th, 5th, or 3rd, depending on what you want or what we get. Header. It's out for a throw. Long got a yellow card. '78th minute. Robinson. Four yellow cards to 1. Oriano. Robinson. Let's go Toronto FC. Yes. They got a Cincinnati goal 3-2. Crap. Oriano, horrible tackle by Owuzu. Oriano plays it on. And Sergio Santos. Shot, goal. Oriano scores. Sergio Santos got fouled. Oriano scores. The ball falls to him, and Oriano, that pest, scores again. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Christ, man. That man's a pest. Oriano. He legitimately... It wasn't Luciano Acosta that bodied us. It was Luca Oriano. Out of nowhere. Man, Luca Oriano went and bodied us. Jesus Christ. Good tackle, ball falls to Oriano. I don't know what they're looking for. Why the hell do we give him all that space? Like, good tackle by Franklin, but why are you going to give him all that space? Jesus Christ. He is a pest. But if it wasn't a... No, this time he didn't foul anybody. We freaking fouled Sergio Santos, so I guess it's better that he scored. They were getting a goal anyway. Who are we kidding? They were going to get a goal anyway, because if he missed, guess what? They look for a penalty, guess what? It's right there. They get a penalty, Acosta scores it, it's 3-2 anyway. They were scoring anyway. He just chose to put the knife in our back early. We were not going to save a penalty. There was gonna be a penalty given anyway if he missed. Let's be totally honest. Like, I thought it was a good tackle, but good day. 81st minute. So, I mean, It's going to go out for a throw. Longstaff wins it back. Gomes plays it up to Insigne, and that's going to go out for a Toronto throw, actually. 82nd minute. Ah, hell. Cincinnati's good. Insigne. Chips over. Shot! Owusu brought down. Penalty! Penalty for Toronto! Wait, yeah, I think it is. Penalty for Toronto. Well, there you go. Yeah, he got pulled down by that was a horse collar. Yeah, he got pulled down by the horse collar. They grabbed him by the back of the jersey and pulled him down. Yeah, that's a pen. That's got to be. Like, if it's not, it's not. He was pulled straight up. Like, that's a pen. Like, I don't care if you want to go to VAR. That's a pen. 83rd minute. Miles Robinson gives away the penalty. Insigne to take the penalty. Wait, no. Is Owusu going to take the penalty? All right. They're going to let him take the pen. So Owusu to take the penalty. Miles Robinson gets a yellow card, rightfully so. 84th minute. No, Insigne is going to take it. Insigne is going to take the penalty. Already has 1 goal today. No, it's the Ian Murphy own goal. Can he actually get his goal? Insigne on a penalty. Celentano steps on the line, 84th minute to tie the game back up. Insigne. To tie the game back up. Insigne with a quick run-up. Shot. Goal. Insigne scores. It's 3-3. Goal for TFC. Lorenzo Insigne. '85th minute, 3-3. See if Toronto can get the 4th. See if Toronto can go get a 4th. Insigne. Cincinnati threw away a win today. They did. I mean, I'm glad. Well, you know what? There's still 5 minutes. There's still 5+ minutes. They may not have. Unless Toronto scores. If Toronto scores, then yeah, throw in for Toronto. The way Toronto's playing, they're looking for a 4th. They're saying, screw this. We want to win. All right. Do it, boys. Let's go do it. Let's go. They score goals, but they allow them. Gomes, Insigne still. Insigne, and he gets tackled. Robinson tackles Insigne. Tracking back Longstaff. 86th minute. Plays forward. 86th minute. Ooh. Oriano. Robinson. NYCFC 1-0. Damn it. So if we win, we get 4th place. If we draw, we stay 5th. If we lose, we're 6th. Thank you, New England, you crap. Header saved. We're 1 point better than last year now. If this holds, we will be 1 point better than last year as it stands with 15 down. Here's a chance. Shot! Kobe Franklin over the bar! Kobe Franklin just slightly over the bar. He went and Marky Delgado'd it. Damn it. He went and Marky Delgado'd it. Shit. Boom. Over the bar. Could have top bins did if it just went a little bit lower. Volley over the bar. Could have went top bins. 88th minute. Oriano's off for Yamil Assad. We still got time. Or we still got a chance. 88th minute. No substitutes remaining for Cincinnati. Don't think they used 5, though. I think they ran out of windows, too. Played over the top. Second ball, won by Longstaff. Chips it. Yedlin heads it away. Toronto gets the second ball. Petretta. Raul Petretta running. Still Raul Petretta. Toronto throw. Insigne. Shot off the post. Insigne smashes it off the post. Tries to go top bins to win the game. Not so likely. And whatever dude picked under 3, you just had a bad bet. 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. Insigne. Gomes. Petretta. Insigne. Plays it up. Owuzu. Nothing. Goal kick. 30 seconds before stoppage. Coelho doesn't steal the ball. They were swarming him, they would have got it. Coelho plays forward. Owuzu. Still Prince Owuzu. Plays in. Etienne Jr. Etienne Jr. blocked. Coelho. Shot. That's going to go for a goal kick. 9 minutes of stoppage time. 9 minutes of stoppage time. I guess injury and penalty. One minute down, 8 to go. Insigne, they're showing his heat map. Still 3-3. Goal kick for Celentano. He takes it. Kobe Franklin heads it away. Coelho heads it down. Oh. Nwobodo. Still on the ball. Cincinnati, this either looks like a reverse Tobias time or a Tobias time. I don't think this game ends 3-3. My spotty senses are tingling. I don't think this game ends 3-3. There's one more goal to come. The question, who's going to score it? Okay, so yeah. I don't think. I really don't think this game's going to stay 3-3. This is going 4-3 somehow. I just don't know who. I'd lean towards TFC, but I've said that before. Free kick for TFC. I've said that before. And they still get scored on against the run of play. So I'm going to shut up. It's either going to be Tobias time or reverse Tobias time. And I think I just saw how. Okay, no. Good. It's either real Tobias time or reverse Tobias time. Can the big Reds do what the young Reds did? Reverse the trend. Because the young Reds this week scored a stoppage time goal to pick up all 3 points against Carolina Core on Thursday. Can Toronto do the same as what the young Reds did on Thursday? At home, no less, as well. Bucha, why are you just walking? Now you choose to walk? And Rosted goes for a tackle, and it doesn't end anywhere near what they wanted it to. Goal. And there it is. Tobias time. Sergio Santos, 4-3. I saw that one coming. Just walk. Oh my God, oh my God. What the y'all are legit. What the fuck were you doing? Hey, I said Tobias time too. Hell, I said it before I even read your comment. So, I didn't even need to read your comment. I know Tobias time. Shit, I don't need to be told. My God, why'd you have to walk back? Why did Longstaff just have to walk back like he was jogging when they lost the ball? You gotta be dumb. Sergio Santos. 94th minute, and they just lost the game. Why the fuck? Y'all had the possession. Y'all legitimately had the momentum, and you choose to walk. I said I know about Tobias time. I've seen it millions of times, and I'll see it a million times more. At least the last couple of years, it didn't hurt. They just sucked. No, it just hurts this time. I'm not surprised. I said it was going to happen. I'm just hurt. That's the difference. I'm hurt. I'm not surprised. I said Tobias time before I even read your comment. Then I read your comment, and I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. When I said, okay, I'm not the only one, is when I read your comment. TFC goal disallowed. Of course. They disallow ours. Yeah. Just a little bit more salt in the wound. Yeah? Let me see. And Insigne was offside. Okay, fair. Insigne is offside. He was. It wasn't even a question. It's not like he was. That was the right call. I just admitted that was the right call. But I'm still pissed off that freaking Spicer gets fouled and injured, and we're down one because of it. I mean, in the end, yeah, Insigne is offside. Even by a nose, he's offside. Yeah, no, he's off. Now that was right. Exactly. But at least when we sucked, it was like, okay, yep, just another day. Just another day. When we're good, it's like, okay. And when we're okay and it flips a result, like truly flips a result, yeah, no. That's when it hurts. When we're good and it's like, oh, 3-1 instead of 3-0, it's like, yep, saw that one coming, but we won the game anyway. This is the point where it hurts. We're not good enough to just say, we could go to sleep after 85 minutes. And we're not bad enough to where it's like, does it really matter if we do? We're just okay. It hurts. It hurts. This is like 2015 TFC. It's like, yep, that hurts. That hurts. So now we're back to 6th. Yeah, Rosted's a 4.7. I wouldn't actually blame this one on him. 6th place, 22 points. 98th minute. Offside. That'll be a free kick for Toronto. Can Toronto pull some magic out of the hat and make it 4-4? Long staff. Kobe Franklin rushing for the ball. Gets it back. Foul. Free kick. M-E. Me. 98th minute. I can spell me. Jesus. $30 seconds to go. Oh. Yeah, I saw it coming too. Yeah. Didn't I say it first? Tobias time was about to happen. It's even worse. It looked like they had some really good momentum. And then they just stopped running. And it allows them to get in behind, and guess what the hell happens? Sergio Santos. Throw in. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, if you have momentum, why just... See, that's what makes it hurt even worse. Now, that's a real Tobias time. That's the real. Corner. Just blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. I'm tired. 6th place. At least we're still in a playoff spot. 2 points out of the top 4. Could be worse. Could be worse. Free kick for Toronto. True. I would ask our boys to do laps. If I was the coach, they'd be running on Leech Beach. They'd be running in the sand pit. They'd be running in the sand pit. Forget laps. They'll be running bag sprints in the freaking sand pit. They'll be running bag sprints in the sand pit till they puke. After this, oh, for sure. For sure. Header. Cleared. Gomes. Gomes still brought down. Etienne Jr. cross. And Franklin runs out of the frickin'. It's out for a goal kick. Just blow the whistle. And there it is. Full time. 3-4 Cincinnati. Cincinnati wins 3-4. With that being said, the review of this match will be up within the hour. I'll see you then. If you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review. This one hurts. This one hurts. Exactly. This one hurts. I'm rounding them out. Peace.